So today also this is the second day here in Sabah, and the same restaurant I am eating. The breakfast it's around 12 in the afternoon, and there is not really so many places to explore. So while ago I was checking with hotel also if I was able to, or the price for going the package going to climb the Mount Kinabalu, and I was inquiring that also if somehow if I am going to come back I might be climbing the mountain. And after having my breakfast here I will be going to Sabah Kinabalu Museum, and that is around 2 kilometers away from here. So let's see how today is the last day, so how the last day will go on. So if I got some time later I will go to the Sunday market and the night market also, so that I can cover as well, which is near to my hostel also, not that much far away. So I'm here in the museum, which is around 2 kilometers away from my hostel. Behind is the entrance, and let me show you here. So this is the map here. I'm going to find the main entrance. I think there is some ticket and charging also. Hello. How much is the ticket?
50.
1.5?
Yes. Thank you.
So do you have like any map or something?
Yep.
Thank you. So behind me is the ticket counter. I already bought the ticket, that is for 15 ringgit, and map also. So I'm here inside the museum, and if you can let me show you the directory. Actually they have Wi-Fi here inside the museum, but somehow the Wi-Fi is only workable with the Android phone, and on iPhone it's not working. Some renovation or construction still going on, so I think this is the remains of the whale. I already gave the description.
Hasil analisis awal kita menemui daripada 10 kotak ini 22 individu. Sekarang mewakili umur daripada 5 tahun sampai 40 tahun. Kalau tidak salah saya ada 12 lelaki dan selebihnya perempuan yang berada di tanah.
Steve King had excavated more than 30 skeletons, but only 22 are coming back to Malaysia. The missing skeletons continue to mystify archaeologists. It is time to leave. The 8 suitcases will be hand-carried onto the plane.
They've been here for more than 50 years, and now they've got a return ticket back to Malaysia.
Finally,
You can
after more than
touch-
5 decades, the
You
largest
can touch,
collection of
you may
Neolithic
touch, hold
bones
and examine,
in
but do not
Malaysia
remove.
is going home.
That's the disclaimer.
It is a giant leap forward for Malaysian archaeology.
They have the scanner.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Yes, it's been a while.
This one is here. So this one is 1000 tahun years ago, maybe 1000 years old. I don't know why, whenever I go to any city, so most of the time I do visit museum also. It will give you the brief idea, the history background of the particular culture, how old is the culture, and how is their like brief history. It will give you idea where their origin of that particular culture or country.
Which means mega, which means huge, 巨大。Huge stone.
So it's like a touch screen giving you the menu, overview, how did they find or found these all the whatever keeping here. But this one only working with Android, no iPhone. So they have here sword and the big knives. Jesselton Gaya Bay 1901. This one, I think, when the British invaded here, or influence of the British time. So in this section or in this floor, they are already showing the birds and some of the animals. One thing I'm not sure, the animals or the birds they are displaying here, like behind me, and this is the deer, I believe. Is it the real animal, or is it like a plastic or something else? Maybe later I'm going to ask about that for the more information. Behind me, all the varieties of spiders and the different, I don't know their name, it might be showing there. So showing here, other side there is a huge turtle. And the next turtle I'm going to show you, it's really a very big. So in this section they have all the big pots on that side, and the cup plates they used to use in something Dusan by the Dusan people, Kota Kinabalu district. It was used as a container to store food such as fish and pickles. So in ancient time, 19th and 20th century or before, when they used these big all the tools, not the tools but plates or for making food or storing. That's what they are showing here. So I was double checking the map. I already went to the ground floor, this floor and up floor. Only 2 floors are there. Some sections are already closed. Now I'm going to the, I believe this is the last part. So I think behind me are the human skulls here. What is the history behind why the skulls are there? I am not so much sure. But let me show you something. So if I can see whatever they written here, it's like a head hunting. So they have the tradition of collecting the human skulls after killing them, or I don't know. So head hunting among the was rife until event of so I believe, as per the whatever they have mentioned here, human skull was a group or tribe until the British came here and that tradition was stopped. This place or this floor is all about the human skulls.
dia di mana-mana. Pengadil. Dari namanya apa?
So these are the tools or the swords or knives they used to kill the hunter group. Here is it, and the other one I already showed you.
You know, Mama, this one is real. It's actually from the old times.
That is a real boat.
Oh, that's it. Wow, this is like a window. That's like a window. It's like here. Whoa. What is
So that section already
this? A roof?
for head hunting tribe or group.
A big sword. Really? A sword.
So moving on to the next here most of the whatever they are showing here, that is all about the music in the ancient time, whatever music instrument they used, and also some hats. So they have different types of hats. So this section they are showing how the tradition change, how their clothing also by the changes after decades, century to century, and these are the tradition clothes, how they do and how they used to make the clothes. So behind me is a wedding costumes. Let me show you again. So this is how after time changes their costume also getting changed. So this is the evolution they have shown here. So here is a brief introduction also. So I'm almost done with the museum inside. They have only 3 floors. One of the floor was closed for some reason, and they have different sections. I already showed you in the my different clips. They have had hunters, then animals, then fishes, birds also. Now I currently sitting outside. It took me almost 1 hour to visit inside the museum. There are outside also have like a gallery, art gallery shop if you want to buy some souvenir from here, and at the same time they have something here behind me, all the cars, or I'm going there, but somehow it's raining there, so outside it's raining, so I have to find out how to go back also to my hostel. So I don't have umbrella also currently with me, but they have a bunch of cars from the. Let me go ahead and show you also, or if I can walk around also. So if there is something else, there is a park or something, I will show you around in the museum blog. But most interesting part was looking into the head hunting group. That's really surprised me, how the people before used to head hunt and kill the people and they keep their heads with them and put it as a tradition or their achievement. The more I don't know. I already took some clips there and pictures also, so to be accurate with the history, it's the information already given there. If you see, this is the flag of the Sabah, and that is the flag of Malaysia. They do have free Wi-Fi here. They gave me this one for the Wi-Fi login details, but unfortunately only working with Android. No, if you have iPhone, the Wi-Fi inside the museum is not working, so I'm using iOS. I'm not able to use it.